I think the overall weekend was a success, and sometimes we measure success with Florida State baseball as when we have an opportunity to win the third game and secure a sweep, and we don't. We're disappointed. But I want our guys to know they battled, they kept battling, and I'm very proud of the way we played the entire weekend.
Well, sometimes it seems like you have a game where everything they hit is a seeing eyeball. It gets in, drops in, and you're hitting it right at them. I mean, with Pollock pitching, that seemed like that was happening a lot.
Yeah, you know me well enough that I'm not going to make any excuses. C.J. Van Eyck pitched very well. In fact, 6 innings, 2 hits, 1 run, 4 strikeouts. That's pretty doggone impressive. Very, very proud of C.J. and the way he took charge of the ball game.
That was by far his longest outing of the year. Was that an audition maybe to be a starter coming up in the future with the way he pitched today?
He's in the conversation, yes. He is a young man that enjoys competition. He's in control of his emotions. He doesn't put undue pressure on himself. He's a battler. He's a winner.
Was the biggest struggle with Austin just he did give up some seeing eye base hits, but just the location? I mean, just walking 4 guys in 3 innings and going to a lot of full counts.
I think what really got my attention was early the inability to throw the curveball for a strike. Then it became the inability to throw the fastball for a strike. And all of a sudden, as you said, walks mounted up. And that's what I tried to get across to him when I went out there, was his stuff is good. Don't try to get too cute and end up walking people. That's a learning process for him, because he's got good stuff. He is a good pitcher that just happened to have a subpar day.
You kind of talked earlier this weekend about the end result kind of being y'all taking advantage of their mistakes. Was today maybe, I mean, it seems like they didn't outplay you by a ton, but just kind of took advantage of those walks, had the hits at the right time to kind of take advantage of your mistakes.
They got it done with other things also. They needed a ground ball to score a run. They got the ground ball to score a run. They needed a double play. They got a double play. More than 1, if I'm not mistaken. 3?
At least 2.
Yeah, I can think of 2. Well, my eyes are not the greatest, but it could be that our official score didn't list it in the box score. They had 2. First thing on the bottom. It was, again, it was a good weekend. We have work to do. I thought their ability to run bothered us. We didn't do much to shut down that area. Say their stolen bases were probably 6-1. Or maybe better than that. Maybe we didn't have a stolen base. I thought we had 1. But anyway, they ran the bases extremely well.
Did the umpire say that Jonathan didn't try to get out of the way, or did it hit the bat?
You know, Corey, I'm afraid to say anything.
Okay. They don't find you guys.
But I'm just one of those guys that is, I mean, he saw it one way, I saw it another. That's what. Those words came from his mouth.
Well, now you get Easter off, anyway, that's positive.
Well, Dan McDonald is a great guy. When I called him close to a year ago and said, I want to be home for Easter with my family, he said, that's a great idea, so do I. So that's why we scheduled a Thursday, Friday, Saturday. And I don't know about y'all, but I have been confused all week. I was telling the guys about practice Tuesday, because we were giving them off tomorrow. Well, tomorrow's Sunday. So anyway, I don't know about y'all, but I've really been confused. Of course, we've played a lot of baseball in the last 3 weeks. And we'll come out and do a few things on Monday, a few things on Tuesday, but we're not going to have a long, hard practice. There's some things that we need to work on.
You know who you'll pitch on Wednesday? Yeah, too early to know that. Would it be Carp?
It is setting up to be Carp, but that's not sealed in concrete.
You say if it wasn't Carp Wednesday, could Carp potentially move into the weekend rotation? Is that a way?
That is a possibility. That is a possibility.
And same with CJ, even if he doesn't move into the rotation necessarily, do you envision what he did today, using him maybe a little more than you have with what you saw today? I mean,
No doubt.
yeah.
No doubt. This is the second outstanding outing that he's had in the last 7 days. So he pitched beautifully on Sunday against North Carolina, and then did not pitch again until today. I think he threw 60-something pitches against Carolina,
Yeah.
and today he threw 71.
In 6 innings, that's pretty efficient.
Yeah, 71 pitches in 6 full innings is impressive, because that means that you got a very good chance of being under 100 for 9. Good outing.
Good. Thanks, Jeff.
Happy Easter, everybody.